used to.
Nigerian weddings are the best wedding you will ever go to.
First of all, before you say that, you have to know this. You have not been to every single wedding,
bro. No, I don't think any wedding in this world. I'm saying this world, not Africa alone.
Cool.
In this world,
I went to Africa and visited Guinea.
ooh. Yeah. I went to Africa, visited Guinea and Nigeria.
I went to Africa and visited Guinea, Nigeria, and Congo.
I went to Africa, visited Guinea, Nigeria, Congo, Zimbabwe.
Okay, I went to Africa and visited Guinea, Nigeria, Congo, Zimbabwe, and Togo.
I went to Africa, visited Guinea, Nigeria, Congo, Zimbabwe, Togo, and Cameroon.
I went to Nigeria. No. Okay, one more.
No, you lost.
One more time.
You lost.
Yeah, one more time.
All right.
Yeah, you started.
All right. I went to Africa, visited South Africa.
I went to Africa and visited South Africa and Kenya.
I went to Africa, visited South Africa, Kenya, Cameroon.
I went to Africa and visited South Africa, Kenya, and Cameroon, and Morocco.
I went to Africa, visited South Africa, Kenya, Cameroon, Morocco, and Tunisia.
Hey, what?
Tunisia.
Tunisia. Okay. I went to Africa and visited South Africa, Kenya.
Keep going. Keep going.
Cameroon. No, yeah, Cameroon, Morocco. What did you say? Tunisia?
Where's Togo?
Oh, damn. Hey.
You lost. Yeah, episode 3.
Episode 3?
Episode 2. Hey, got me way out of myself.
The official name.
Yeah.
Black. I came up with Black Gemini Club.
So you didn't consider me?
You black. So you're the black, I'm the Gemini. I'm not dark like you.
Alright, that's
and then
fine.
the club.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
more black people to come.
Yeah. So for short is BMC. Okay, right?
What's
No, BGC. BGC.
Yeah, more black people to come.
Yeah, more. Hopefully, we can get.
You'll probably be the only light skin on this.
Nah. But I'm not true African here, man. I know more about living in Africa than not knowledge.
No, go back 10 seconds. Remember what I just said again?
I was
Never say that again.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, right?
Never say that again. How long did you live in Africa for?
So I came here around 2007.
How old were you then?
I think 8 years old. Came back end of 2008. And then I did it 5 years. Went back 5 years as I came here. So
your brother spent about 13 years of your life.
So I'm 24, let's say 8, and then 5. That's 13 years over there. So I'm 24. So more than half of my life has been there.
The fact they even came here at 8, spent 5 years here, you came here when you were young. Yeah. You basically knew nothing at that point.
Well, when I came here, it was funny because I'm taking straight from the village. So, forget about the capital city, which didn't even have lights regularly. Yeah. Didn't even have TVs. Mm-hmm. I skipped all of that. I'm telling you, on my flight here, I didn't even sleep all the whole trip because I was just looking at that screen. My eyes were right at the screen. I'm like,
when you flew down here, right? Was it just you or you were with someone?
No, I came with my adopted family and my sister. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you ever traveled alone?
Well, yeah, coming back here, I traveled a lot.
At what age was that?
I came 2018, so I was 19 years old.
Oh, you older.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
well, you're saying they can't take a village boy from deep in the village straight to America by himself. And I was 7, 8 years old. Hell nah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, it was something right there.
But at that point, you're still way too young to do that. So,
bro, I'm telling you, I skipped the village. All I knew was just that community right there. Yeah. Every Saturday, going to the club and dancing, seeing watching a soccer game because first time like that's the only time I could see a screen. I'm like fascinated. You have to pay this. So I tried to like beep through the window and stuff like that, and I skipped through all that. It was a huge culture difference, bro. Nah,
I feel that,
bro. It was like a huge culture difference. First of all, the language barrier aside of that, dude. Nah.
Okay, speaking of Guinea, right? Since we're still in Guinea, talk to me about like the food, the kind of food that you guys eat there.
Well, like every African country, everybody, it's rice. Yeah, we're known mostly for rice, but like the village I grew up in, like every village has their own thing, whether that be yam, but we're known for peanuts.
So do you like grow your own food, or
so everything
markets, or like go buy it?
So everything mostly that we ate, we grew, unless we had to like trade some stuff for like how to say it, for spices. That's the only thing we like.
You raising fresh then?
We eating fresh, but you had to farm a lot. I remember like as an 5, 6, 7-year-old.
I mean that's better than buying your own. That's better than buying food.
Well, I didn't know. Forget about buying. That's like
I mean growing your own food.
It was challenging, but I was a kid, so I mostly played around.
So you know about farming?
Yeah, I did. I farmed. I helped a lot. Like it was you go always. It's so far, and then you come back. Just from that area, you keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just plowing, getting like that weed out. But my favorite part though was right in the beginning, just to rake everything, so we can plant the seeds. Is because we get tie the bulls with their horn, and my family were known for that. I don't know, that excited me. Anytime the time it rained, I'm looking like I can smell it, bro. I don't know why. Like every morning when it rains, directly we go to it. I can imagine like them tying they have a log between two bulls and just tie it to the horn. I love it. I'm like, yeah, and we have it's pretty nice.
I don't know nothing about farming.
Well, you're from Lagos, every freaking Nigerian.
I don't know nothing about farming. Nothing. I mean, I learned a little bit in school, but that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about.
I was, as a kid, growing up, I just loved everything, especially I'm telling you, I could fix a flashlight because that's the only thing we had. That's our light, so I had to know how to break it apart, start it from scratch and everything. I had lace all over my grandmother's hut, but now I don't know anything about it.
Wait, so what type of lighting do you guys use? Is it powers like this?
Well, back then that was just flashlights.
So that's all you use?
Yeah, back then.
How about phones and all that?
Phones, even the capital city was rare. We used to be like, whoa, this person has a phone. Let's go and listen. It was just fascinating around that time. It was. I'm sorry. It was a huge culture difference when I came here.
Yeah, that was very, very different.
Yeah. But even now, though, I still have family that don't have a phone and stuff like that.
So how did you guys communicate?
So whenever we travel back and forth, we're not literate, bro. We're not literate. It's just whenever someone travels from one area to another, we just deliver message and say what happened during that day.
What if no one travels?
Well, there's always boundary. We always tell okay, give this to this family, and there also are going to be people that study, but it wasn't. There's always going to be people that travel because they have to go from one place to another for business wise and stuff. And sometimes we just
it makes sense because that's sell those things that they grow.
Yeah, and so sometimes we just send the messages using a taxi driver and tell them this and that in the taxi driver. Yeah.
Sheesh, I thought Nigeria was tough.
Well, that was back then too.
I mean, you probably the same thing probably happened in Nigeria, but I just never got to
it's even now though. Now it's easier because we have solar panels. Solar panels, so a lot of areas, some houses have it, so they don't charge their phone there.
Most of those things I didn't see them until after I left Lagos, using the well.
Yeah,
I never used well in Lagos before until after I went out of Lagos for school. We talked about river too. I've never seen a river. I mean, there's probably a river in Lagos, but I've never been there. But I've seen one after I left Lagos. I use those bamboo sticks that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I remember in Nigeria, that part where I moved to, whenever we were playing soccer, we used those sticks to make goal posts.
Yeah.
So that's how we
So wow. So we're playing.
We also
really get to live. You put it into play.
But we also use that make seeds too.
Make what?
It's seats to like sit on.
Okay, yeah.
So we also use that for that.
Mm.
All those things I just listed now, I didn't see all that until after. I didn't know there was a different world outside of Vegas.
Yeah,
It was different. Like I swear to God, also. I remember my first day in that state.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah, with the culture, yeah.
I was sick, and it's not like this because of cold or anything. I was just homesick.
Oh, homesick.
Yeah, I was.
So you weren't like physically sick.
Yeah, like I just wanted to get out of there. Like, just being in there, I'm like, this place is definitely not for me.
Really?
But I eventually lived there for like 2 years, though. I mean, that 2 years was back and forth to this and back. But
for me, like, I don't know what it is. Well, now it's harder to be without a phone.
yeah.
But I can live in my village for like months, bro. Like, I don't care about it. Like, I've gone like
survive.
Because I don't need like social media and stuff. I can go years without social media.
Yeah.
I just love it. That's why if I go back home, I want to go back home for at least a month.
I've been training myself to like stay away from my phone for a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just keep my phone away for like a few hours, just put it to the side, and then just mentally relax.
Does it actually help? Good, like
because I feel like now these days have been doing well because in the past, bro, every 2 seconds I am literally on my phone. And the reason why I'm training myself to that is because I have like an exam coming up. I just want to like be able to stay away from my phone.
Yeah.
And just study for that exam. So
back then it was easier because we had like a small button like phone.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
there's not much to look
what was
at.
it? I think my first one was like Techno. Yeah, it's like Techno.
I use a Techno.
It was a Techno so small.
I use a Techno phone.
Yeah.
But the Techno phone I used was a little bigger. It wasn't as big as this one.
Yeah.
But I used those Nokia phones. Small ass phone.
Yeah.
Literally small, like this small.
Yeah.
It's small like that.
Yeah.
But I used that for like a few. That's it.
After that.
Yeah.
So which was your first official like
phone?
Smartphone.
It was a Techno phone.
Oh, it was a Techno also?
Yeah. It was one big as this iPhone big.
Yeah.
But it was about that same size, but doesn't do everything iPhone could do.
Well,
it was about that
how fast did it before it broke?
It didn't break actually.
Really? An African phone that didn't break?
No, they stole it in school.
Oh man, I remember
that phone. I had FIFA downloaded on that phone, bro. That phone was my best friend. I play FIFA every single day. And with the thing is, it's kind of like hard to find electricity. I had 2 power banks. Power banks is like weird, like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I had 2. Because that phone, the battery also wasn't like the best.
Yeah.
But the power bank was very strong. I had 2 of them too. Because I could go weeks without lights. So I needed my phone. And I'm literally always on my phone playing games. Bro, one day I was playing soccer with my friends outside the house, right? And then right after the soccer, I went back inside to get my phone. Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that's the major problem.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was one of those guys that I was with.
It's 100%.
And the funny thing was, right after I started looking at my phone, those boys were looking for the phone together with me.
Yeah, it's kind of hypocritical. I feel. I find that hypocritical.
Yeah.
Like,
but
they gotta act. They gotta act.
Yeah, I knew that one of you guys stole my phone. Well, I mean, at that point,
you can't. You know.
I mean, the thing is, they knew that. Yeah, I don't have proof.
Yeah.
But also, they knew that. Yeah, this boy is like, from a family that is in America, so you could easily like get it. So that's how they see me.
See you, yeah.
So they see me as that person that is always with money and all that. And they didn't know it wasn't like that.
Well, yeah. Well,
it wasn't like that. Even if I have the money, I have to like beg my dad to get money from me. But they just believe like once your dad is in America, you have parents abroad. They just believe that. That's it.
I was in the same situation too.
You,
so I was like back over there and they think I'm all America, I'm gonna like spurge. I'm like no one was sending me money from here, bro. I was over there like worried, like I have to like sometimes go without lunch so I can save some money so I can use it for something like I need. And they'd be like, "Oh, why is this person not eating? Like, aren't you from America? Don't you have money?"
Yeah.
Like,
just having that thing of you have family in America, you know someone in America, then the way they see you is completely different.
Yeah,
and at that point, I mean,
they expect you to be like.
I just
balling every single second, bro.
Yeah, sometimes I just go with it. Sometimes I just be like, bro, it is not what it is.
Yeah, we all suffer the same.
It is the exactly how it is, bro. I swear I've gone days without eating before.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember my dad. When my dad sent me like 10,000 naira back then,
Yeah.
was kind of a lot of money,
Yeah.
bro. That money, all because I mean, I'm the type of person that if I have money with me, right? If someone asks me, I will definitely give, except I don't have. Bro, my dad sent me that money. Lucky, I wouldn't say luckily. Luckily for them, unlucky for me, they saw that I laughed on my phone. That money came through to my phone, and they all started asking me for money. Within 1 week, I spent all that money, everything. I could ask my dad for another money.
Yeah. Now you'll be
I
like,
couldn't.
you'll be yelling at you.
Yeah, because I mean, I know if I ask my dad for the money, he will probably give me, but at the same
You're
time,
embarrassed.
it don't make sense for him to like ask for money because that money back then was a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's no way I squandered all the money like that.
Well, yeah. Nah.
Well, what can I do? I just went these hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, eating. I drink Gary like literally every day, bro.
And when they call you, like, "Wanna come and eat?"
Yeah. I drink Gary like literally every day.
Yeah.
I had this friend though that this guy he knows how to cook, and whenever I'm coming from Lagos, I always come like food stuff. But I hate to cook, except I have to cook. But this guy is a good chef. He knows how to cook, bro. He's the one that's always cooking. Because there was a time this guy he literally punished me because he knew my dad sent me the money. I mean, I didn't give him from the money. I squandered all the money with my friends.
Oh wow!
Then he started. We did this. He will cook whenever I go to school. We finish everything before I get back. And when I get back, all I'll see is the pot.
Oh damn!
With no food. Bro, I'll be so mad. But at that point, you tell me, "Yeah, you spent all your money, right, bro? You can't consider to punish me like this. I am hungry." Bro, and then I learned my lesson, man.
No, yeah. When you go without eating,
yeah, bro.
I'm only like I've gone without eating in the capital city, but it was just like few times. But like it wasn't days. It was like maybe like 24 hours, maybe max like a day or a half. But it was when I was in the village that I went like 2 or 3 days, sometimes barely eating anything. But I was there, it was harder because they have so many kids, and the food that we farmed is not enough. So sometimes like, okay, we don't have anything right now. We have to wait for this to finish. Sorry, this finish first, so we can reap it and then start eating it. So that was which caused a lot of problems there when it comes to eating there. But after a while you get used to it. You just even that like even though you're not eating, you still be walking miles and miles and miles, just going places like that.
Just walking miles, bro.
After a while, like I feel like I don't really notice it that much now.
Yeah,
like
you
I
get
could
used to it.
now, like now I can't go without eating for like yeah, it's crazy. But speaking of food in general, when it comes to African food, what like pisses me off at a certain point is that every time someone says, "Oh, okay, can you get me jollof and fufu?" It's like there's like no other food in Africa, bro. It's like
I mean, just like I think there are about 5 countries that make jollof in Africa.
Just a 5?
I mean, maybe there's more, but there's like 5 that I think I know of.
But it's like you don't know any other food in Africa other than.
I mean, jollof is the most popular.
Yeah, it's jollof and food.
I don't know if it's like the most popular African food.
It has to be. No, it has to be.
The part of West Africa, I think that's the most popular African food.
Nah, it's popular. I think everywhere, bro. Well, when it comes to the best jollof, though, who are you gonna say? Come on, stop being biased.
That's the question.
Stop being biased.
No, I think I've eaten the Ghanaian jollof before. I've eaten Nigerian jollof. I've eaten Senegalese jollof.
That's the best.
Just those 3.
Senegalese is the best. They're cheap.
No, I've eaten Gambian jollof too.
I don't care about Gambia, bro.
It is Nigerian jollof, Gambian jollof, Senegalese, and Ghana. In that order.
No.
No, Gambian jollof is amazing. No, it is really nice.
Wow.
I had Gambian jollof one time. It is nice, trust me. It is nice.
That I'll determine.
Senegalese jollof
is the best, bro.
I don't think so.
Man, they're cheap.
Nah. Maybe the one I had wasn't that good then.
Well,
but Senegalese jollof is not. Ghana jollof is terrible.
Well, I haven't had Ghana.
No, I've eaten it like 2-3 times. It's horrible.
I've only had
it is horrible.
Guinea,
I
which is also
had
Senegalese
just once. And I'm like, dang, this is nice.
What?
Gambian jollof is nice.
Okay, I got.
Nigerian jollof, I've eaten like.
Do you know a good place in
varieties
like? Do you know a good Gambian restaurant here?
No, actually, I said some.
Oh,
This person, this person brought it. It was when I was in my undergrad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this girl brought it. No, not my undergrad. Sorry, I was in my GED.
GED, okay.
Yeah, bro, this girl brought this Gambian jollof. Real nice.
Where's that person?
Lost
contact? Come on, bro. Hey, you gotta keep contact with those food areas.
I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, Gambian jollof is nice. Nigerian jollof, Gambian, Senegalese, Ghana. I haven't had the other ones, but Gambian jollof is nice. That's like it's really underestimated. No one talks about it, but it is nice.
Well, they're a small.
Maybe that one is just nice because there's some people that they have that thing. They just know how to cook.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it, but that one is real nice. But nothing this Nigerian jollof.
No. You're Nigerian, so you're more biased.
No, it's not about bias. Maybe it's because I've eaten different varieties of jollof rice.
No, you're just biased, bro.
It's not definitely not. We just got it like that.
So in Nigeria, what's your most eaten vegetable?
Wait, what's the most eaten vegetables?
Yeah, if I had to like choose in general, I'd probably say like yam or like cassava or something. If those are considered vegetables, right?
No.
Well, nah.
They're not considered vegetables. Those are carbohydrates.
Well, carbohydrates can't be vegetables?
Nah, they're definitely not vegetables.
Yeah.
But I mean, vegetables. Okay, do not laugh at me about what I'm about to say. I never ate broccoli in Nigeria.
Actually, like I remember we in school, they're like go in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Name like anything that starts with that order.
Yeah.
So I got B. I said broccoli, and they were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" They're like, "I was speaking Chinese or something." They're like, "I said broccoli." They're like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I kept repeating it like, they're like, "What kind of language is he speaking?" I thought I was speaking a different language.
I never had broccoli.
Yeah.
The closest thing to vegetables that I ate was this thing that they was talking about. She made with your mayonnaise.
Well, like,
I think I forgot what it's called. Not that thing.
What does it have?
She said, "Oh, the Brussels sprout."
You have Brussels sprouts in Nigeria.
I mean, but we don't call it that. We call it like maybe.
No. You have Brussels sprouts in Nigeria,
but we call it salad.
I don't care what you call it. You have it in Nigeria. Brussels sprouts.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
You gotta fact check this, bro.
Yeah, I gotta check.
You gotta.
But she made it. I don't know what. It's not Brussels sprout. Maybe I'm wrong. I think
you're 100% wrong, bro.
I think I'm wrong.
Yeah.
She made it. She told you about. She said she used your mayonnaise for that.
No, she made coleslaw.
That's exactly what I'm talking
about. Coleslaw is not African, bro.
That's exactly. I'm not
saying. So you talking about cabbage?
Yeah, I mean, just cabbage in it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the closest thing to vegetables that I ate in it. I mean, other than the efori that we eat in Nigeria, but that's the closest thing to being like English vegetables that I ate in Nigeria.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what I mean. But we eat other vegetables like the vegetable soup. It's considered vegetable.
Yeah. I feel like when it comes to like Africa, we're not really. Is that really healthy?
It is,
because what we put in the stew also, like we consider like Maggi, we consider like palm oil that we use for those stuff.
I don't say anything wrong with that. It's just making it sweet.
Making it sweet.
Making it delicious.
Yeah, that's it, right?
I mean, we've been eating that for a long time. There's nothing wrong.
We just have a low lifespan, though. So I don't know if that's the reason. Because there's multiple problems. We have medical, financial.
Bro.
So
a lot of things this we're fixing up.
Yes.
We have a long way to go to catch up to this.
Yeah.
To this white folks.
Inshallah. So do you guys because of carbohydrates, like I've been saying, because of carbohydrates, do you guys what's your go-to carbohydrate in other than rice in Nigeria? Like,
yeah.
Do you guys have cassava? Like, I don't know why I keep mentioning it, but
we cassava. The Gary is cassava.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cassava. So we eat that. What else?
Well, fufu.
Yeah, this one's like cassava.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
mhm.
That's just playing it.
Yeah, we also eat. I mean, it's not that.
What is
It's
it?
not cassava, but I literally don't know what's made of.
You just eat it.
I just know it's nice.
That's crazy, bro.
I just know it's nice when I eat it. As long as it's good,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. But seeing your fit right now,
yeah.
you seem like you're more fashionable. When it comes to like,
you know my passion, money and high fashion.
money, what?
Money and high fashion.
Money and high fashion.
Yeah.
No woman.
I play the fifth. No, just one woman. Loyal boy.
Loyal boy. And Africans can Africans be loyal?
I am African and I'm loyal. Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying, can African? I'm just you out of it.
If I'm using myself, then African can be loyal.
Is it common?
I mean, there are only few of us in this world. So.
What?
Yeah, only few of us.
Africa is the second biggest continent in the world.
No, I'm saying there are only few of us that are loyal.
Oh yeah.
In this world.
Okay, I thought there's only few of us in this world. I'm like, no.
There are only few of us that are loyal in this world.
So why is that?
Everyone don't got it like me, so.
You're crazy.
Everyone don't got it like me. You just, I mean, do I move? Do I leave? You gotta find yourself where I go.
We're done. I don't get what.
I'm trying to keep my secret.
Listen, I don't want to know. I want you. Okay, let's go to your fashion thing. Yeah. What's your common like outfit you wear if you're like in Nigeria right now?
You know, funny enough, in Nigeria, I used to hate wearing natives like the traditional clothes.
Yeah,
I used to hate it, except there's like a ceremony like a wedding, Eid, or naming ceremony, which we do naming ceremony.
But even that though. Naming ceremonies, do you really wear something like that?
Other than that,
because like during naming ceremony, you're as the boy right there, you're so busy because they're sending you so many places to get this and get that. You don't have time for that. And by the time they say the baby's called this, or you just come and eat.
As a young boy at that point, your mind isn't so you're not going there to like know the baby's name or anything. All you're going there for is like
food,
run errands, and eat.
Yeah,
that's it.
I remember that when I went back, I refused to use my hands. Yeah. So when the naming ceremony came, it only comes right there. It's time to eat. You go. So I did that. I missed it. I had to go and get a spoon. I'm like, okay, no problem. I put it in my pocket. Every time they call me, I eat, wash it, and put it in my pocket.
you know, I used to think everyone does the naming ceremony.
I think it's if you can afford it.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I think it's more,
no. The Americans don't do it.
Well, it's more of a religious thing. I think. I don't know. Like
I don't think it's religious because both Christians and Muslims in Nigeria do it.
Really?
Yeah, both Christians and Muslims do it. Maybe it's just a Nigerian thing.
Well, not Nigerian because we do it too. So it's
probably an African thing.
Yeah, because you.
No, I don't know what
it's not a Nigerian thing.
I literally just said no, everyone do it.
Yeah.
And I'm saying maybe it's a Nigerian thing.
No, Nigeria's not Africa. Okay, you got
it's an African.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is that if I say Nigerians do, we represent the whole of Africa.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
That is facts. Come on now. Look.
Okay, what do you have that causes you to say that you represent Africa?
Okay, look, I have said this before. Now I'll say it again. When you're talking about Africa, the first country that comes to mind is Nigeria.
No.
Yeah. Nigeria, South Africa, we're the one that puts Africa on that world map. Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's because
if I walk up to 10 Americans right now, right, and I tell them to list 5 African countries,
well, like
9 of them would definitely list Nigeria.
That's a problem.
That is not a problem.
That's a huge problem.
That's
a huge problem.
That is Nigeria putting Africa on the world map.
That's a huge problem, bro.
That is no problem.
Well, people know Senegal.
I mean, like I said, 5 countries. Senegal probably one of maybe 6 of them will list Senegal.
No, one day we'll make a video and go around New York and ask. I want to see this. I want to see this in action.
I assure you, except you don't know any African country, I assure you, if they list 10 countries in Africa, 9 of them, I mean, out of 10 people, 9 of them will definitely list Nigeria.
Okay, well, we're gonna test this.
All right.
Yeah, I know South Africa for sure.
I mean, like I said, Nigeria and South Africa.
Yeah, I know South Africa for sure. But it's like
Nigeria for sure. Nigeria, bro.
It's because of Afrobeat. You guys are known for Afrobeat.
You should never be thinking about. I mean,
that's a problem.
Ghana also do Afrobeat.
Yeah, but like
Jollef Africa does Afrobeat.
Yeah,
it's
but
just like in different languages.
But if you look at now the top artists when it comes to Afrobeat, most of them are Nigerian.
That's exactly why.
And then the music is just an easy way to connect with people.
That's exactly why.
That's a cheat you guys.
I was looking at. I found this thing in I forgot where I saw that thing, right? But they're talking about countries because a lot of Nigerians really get out of Nigeria, right? Countries most Nigerians migrate to.
Yeah.
Can you listen to 3 of them? Top 3. I mean, you're not Nigerian, but just.
Wait, in Africa?
No, Nigerians. Just Nigerians leaving Nigeria to a different country.
No, leaving Nigeria to go to a different. But another country in Africa or any other?
Just any other country.
So,
it could be Africa.
So it'd be US.
Okay. Just 3.
US.
I also know what 3 will come to your mind.
England.
Okay.
And probably France. But it's
I
just
don't
a
think
French though, because what other English-speaking country will they want to go to?
Literally next to America.
Canada?
Yeah. It's like those 3.
Nigerians want to go to Canada?
Well,
if they go,
a lot of Nigerians go to Canada.
Well, they usually go there as a second option for some reason.
The thing is, with Canada, it's easier to go to Canada than
come to the US, yeah.
Because I think with Canada, it's just the process is not as hard, it's not as long.
Yeah.
But Canada is like easy.
So that's the reason why they go to Canada, because here it's harder. That's why they just go to second.
Yeah,
with the thought in mind that they want to come here.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. So the thing is, I have a couple friends in Canada that they talk to me about like they're trying to like get their citizenship in Canada first.
Yeah.
And then see if they like.
Because if you do, you can just come through the border and stuff like that.
So,
well, I don't know.
And also, if you're a Canadian citizen too, it should be easier for you to come somewhere.
Yeah, because they do come and visit here a lot. I see them a lot here.
And also, with UK is just they colonized Nigeria. So.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Which countries do you think Guineans migrate to?
Well, France is number 1.
But I hope you don't speak French.
Well, first of all, I came straight from the village, came to the US.
I'm trying. Now this makes sense. So, like in the village, there are like very few people that speak French.
Well,
I mean, French is like the English.
No one speaks French except for inside of the school.
Oh, that's okay. So that makes sense. French is like the English, or like the international language of that country.
In Guinea, but the village I'm from, it's only in the school they speak. At least in the capital city,
that makes sense.
Even in capital city, school only. If you go outside, it's the 3 major languages: Fula, Susu, and Malinke. Those are the 3 languages you always see. And well, I think there's like 18 languages in Guinea, but French is also like. So if those people can speak each other's languages, they use French if they have it. But village, nah. Well, at least back in those days, I don't know right now how everything is. But now, because I don't know, I skipped everything and came here. So when I went back after I came here in 2007, I went back. I went to school in a French school, so I could speak French now. I did like 1st and 2nd grade, I think, over there. And I came back here for 3rd grade, and after that, I just did English. So even when I went back for the 5th, after 5 years here. I went back. I went to English speaking school. Yeah, that's how I did it.
So then you don't understand like no French.
So I understood it when I was there.
Yeah.
Because what I hated was like when I want to learn French, I asked you that the worst part of learning French is the articles because everything is either feminine or masculine. And sometimes there's a rule, but there's always exceptions to that rule also. So there's nothing like concrete. So the table's either the le or la. It's either men or women. So when I'm trying to practice, I'm trying to learn. So if I say the wrong, if instead of la, I say le, they start laughing at me. So I'm like, I'm trying to learn. If you keep laughing at me, so I got discouraged. I'm like, nah, I'm not learning. Yeah. So I just picked it up while I'm there because I can hear it a little bit. So when I first came here, I'm okay. I can say hi, how are you doing? I can have a smile here. where like 4 years without speaking to anyone. Now we're at work, I'm like, if you buy this, you'll get this 50% off. That's like that's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
So
English is much easier to learn than
yeah, that's why like the people when they come to my work, they always speak English, and it's crazy. Like they're more fluent in English than me.
yeah.
Like, damn, how you guys know this? And like,
It is much easier. I've tried learning French before, bro. I mean, we used to learn like French in Nigeria, like just baby French.
yeah,
I caught up a little bit. I caught up some things that I still not so right now.
yeah.
I don't know. I really want to not speak French. I want to. But I just think I don't have time to learn.
But is there a reason? Like, are you gonna use French?
So I think the reason I want to learn French is just
you wanna.
I like France and I like Paris. I want to go there, talk to them, talk to those ladies. Bonjour, comment ça va, mademoiselle?
Okay. Yeah.
All those things I just. I mean, and also the languages. Whenever I hear French people talk, whenever they talk, bro, it is.
I love when there's like when you're watching like a soccer game. Yeah. Oh my gosh, when they like come out like speaking, it's really like nice. You'll be hyped up for the game, bro. You'll be like, yeah.
And some of them sound aggressive. So when they talk, French is a very sweet language. Some of them are like aggressive.
Yeah, no, when they speak, I'm telling you, like, bro, if you're watching Champions League,
some of them are.
Bro, you be like jumping. I'm like, yeah.
Bro, I watch a movie, Lupin, right? Bro, the way those guys are speaking French, I think like this is like the ghetto part of France, the movie, bro. The way they were speaking French, I'm like, bro, I didn't know French was this aggressive.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
they were just. Oh yeah, bro.
So going back to fashion though, does it like how's the fashion differentiate within Nigeria, since that's what you most know when it comes to men and women, or when it comes to religion too? Like, is there a certain kind of style that only men wear? Is there a certain kind of style that only like Christians wear, Muslims wear, women wear, or something like that?
So in terms of like traditional clothes in Nigeria, right? There are clothes that is just specific to just men and women. But
what's that thing that the women wear? Like it's almost like a like a towel kind of.
I mean, it's like just wrapping stuff around and they're just putting a shirt. I think with women in Nigeria, like the traditional clothes is like usually very, very simple. Unlike nowadays, I'm talking about back in the days.
Like right now, I think more
now
they just Western influences so much.
They have so much designs to it. I mean,
I think is it more also like right now though, is really African outfits even popular there with how influential the Western side is in Nigeria?
I think because they're trying to like put it out in the world for everyone to see. Yeah. Maybe that's why they added like so much designs to it. I don't know who started it.
Because I feel like people are wearing more designer clothes.
Yeah, whoever started those designs, I think because it looks really nice. Before in the past, it used to be like very, very simple. Just look for one just a shirt, and then the wrapper to tie. Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
At that point, they think they're beautiful.
Yeah, that's it.
And they put
the hair tie, right?
Yeah. Just put that on, and that's it. But now there are like much more designs to it. You see different designs on the front, different designs on the back.
What about weddings though? Do you guys wear those kind of outfits, or is it just wait?
So weddings in Nigeria. You ever been to a Nigerian wedding before?
I've never been to Nigeria,
bro. Trust me. This time, look, I am not trying to like sweet mouth Nigeria or anything.
You always do. So bro, I'm the only used to
Nigerian weddings are the best wedding you will ever go to.
First of all, before you say that, you have to know this. You have not been to every single wedding,
bro. No, I don't think any wedding in this world. I'm saying this world, not Africa alone. Cool. In this world, no wedding can beat Nigerian weddings.
Why?
With Nigerian weddings, it's done on usually on weekends, Saturdays, Sundays, dedicated to the weekend.
Oh, so it always has to be the weekend for the wedding?
I mean, I think I've seen people do their weddings on like in Nigeria. I don't think I've seen any wedding in Nigeria done not on a weekend.
Probably just during holidays though.
Yeah, but I think I've seen people do their weddings like during the week. Yeah.
So what makes Nigerian weddings?
But the thing is, with Nigerian weddings, they usually do like the kind of like the Western people type of wedding. and then the traditional wedding. So the Saturdays usually like the Western. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what it's called.
Yeah.
And the Sundays is usually like the traditional weddings.
Yeah.
So the Saturdays, that's when they wear like the white gown, the suits. That's when they dress like that. And then the Sundays usually like just traditional clothes. So just like the African culture clothes or the Nigerian culture.
So you guys just mixed it up.
Yeah. So it's usually like done twice.
So
And also during the Western one, after they're done with that, if you're like Christian or Muslim, then they go to like the mosque or the church after, and there's usually loads of food.
oh no, I love food though because they like
Food.
it's big in big pots, bro. They be cooking it's usually a lot of jollof rice.
When
jollof.
I was in Nigeria,
Yeah.
me and my friends, we usually dedicate our Saturdays and Sundays to go to weddings.
Oh damn.
So, the Premier League is usually like played around the time in Nigeria then, the time zone is usually like in the mornings
Yeah.
in Nigeria. So in the afternoon, we dedicate that to go to weddings. Bro, Saturday, Sundays. Right, I miss those days. I have this friend that this one, he has his ears like literally out everywhere.
Yeah.
He knows where the next wedding is.
Oh my god.
He knows. Then he tells us, yo, next week Saturday there's a wedding right here. We gotta like go. And those weddings we usually uninvited. I don't even know the person doing the wedding.
Oh my god.
Bro. we're just walking there and you're definitely going to eat. I mean the thing is it might take a while because they say that these people are just came to eat.
Yeah.
So it might take a little while before you eat, but you will definitely eat. Or maybe the food has finished. So we usually get there early, get food. We mingle among with them.
You do errands too?
No, I don't know errands. I don't know them. They can't send me on errands. So
really?
we just go there to eat. Eat.
Yeah, you broke people.
Bro, just go there to eat. Bro, I miss those days, man. Like my friends, shout out to them, bro.
They helped you. They showed you around.
They know exactly where the spot is. They know exactly. We just go there, eat, and get out. That's it.
Yeah, awesome. So for the last section of this podcast, I want to play a game with you. Mm-hmm. I want you to name the top 5 most popular languages in Africa.
Swahili.
Swahili is number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, so I've ran into this situation where Swahili is number 1.
Yeah.
But
different people.
Different, yeah. So we're just gonna go with this one right here.
Yeah. The reason I said Swahili is just like I think you have about like 3 or 4 countries that speak Swahili.
Yeah, but so it's between like 100 to 200 million people in Africa speak Swahili.
Dang.
I never knew that, bro.
That's a lot, yeah.
I never
I knew a lot of countries speak Swahili.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So Swahili is number 3. Can you guess the other 4?
Is there any South African language there? Zulu?
Zulu, no.
Zulu is not there?
There's one with an H.
The H?
Yeah, it starts with an H.
Hausa?
Hausa, yeah.
Nigerian Hausa is there?
Hausa is number
then
4.
Yoruba has to be there.
Yoruba 6.
There is no way.
Yoruba's out of the... Yoruba 6.
How is Hausa more popular than Yoruba?
Man, maybe some other language is speaking.
How about Igbo?
Okay, Igbo is 5. So can you guess the first 2 now?
The 3 Nigerian languages are there?
Yeah, so the 3 Nigerian languages, Swahili, Hausa, and Igbo.
Yoruba.
Yoruba is 6th place though. 3,
so
4.
I only name
so now you're missing the first and the second.
First, second. What country is it?
What language? So this language does not originate from Africa. These 2 languages do not originate from Africa.
Damn, that's gonna be hard then.
One is because of religious reason that's most spoken there.
Arabic?
Arabic is number 1. And the other one, the one that I think colonized Africa the most.
Portuguese? Spanish?
Come on, bro! It's the worst!
I mean, a lot of countries here. Well,
except for Angola.
Right.
Which are 2 Portuguese countries there?
I mean, you're right.
Yeah, so come
on.
When it comes to Africa, what language is most popular? Arabic is number 1.
And the Arabic makes sense. What is number 1?
So second place. Another European country.
European country.
Yeah.
Is it French?
French, yeah, French is number 2. So it goes.
But why did they go like specifically African?
What?
I mean, because those languages can still be like considered like international languages.
Yeah, so it's the international language, but they're the most spoken there. Because I think France colonized Africa the most out of every other.
What number is Swahili?
So it goes 1 is Arabic, 2 is French, 3 is Swahili, 4 is Hausa, and 5 is Igbo. Yoruba.
There's no way Yoruba.
Yoruba 6.
No, there's no way Igbo and Hausa talk Yoruba.
Yeah.
Because the reason I said that is, I mean, they are much. I mean, that would make sense. Too.
Maybe other countries. You're just thinking Nigeria.
No. It doesn't go outside of Nigeria. No other country speaks that.
No other country speaks what?
Yoruba is just Nigeria. Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa is just Nigeria.
Well, Yoruba, other than Nigeria, is spoken in Benin Republic, parts of Togo, Sierra Leone, and for some reason, it is spoken in Cuba and Brazil.
Yeah, I don't think they speak it.
Well, hey man, it's the Harvard University. That is my source.
Harvard University.
That's my source right there. So
check
I'm
other
not checking
countries.
anywhere, bro.
Check other countries that speak
I'm
Igbo
not
and
checking
Hausa.
anywhere, bro.
Why Igbo and Hausa?
What?
Igbo and Hausa.
Nah.
Check.
No.
Because it don't make sense if other countries speak Yoruba, right?
Yeah.
And then just Nigeria speaking Igbo and Hausa. So there is no way.
First of all, you're so confined in Nigeria, bro.
Because
this outside the world, outside of Nigeria, you know that.
No, now at this point we're talking about Nigeria. So I know a lot more than Nigeria than that internet is telling you about.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You did your research
from
village to village.
You can say that.
Well, that's for another day. Okay, we don't have time. So let's end the podcast here.
Yeah.
On episode 2, finally, we're 2% away from 100.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
More to come.
More to go.
More to come.
More knowledge dropping here. We're gonna be learning a lot of things about Africa alongside you guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
A lot more about Nigeria.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I am the Nigerian specialist.
Yeah. Right. So you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe, and see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.